The Canon ecosystem is vast. It's one of the only brands that offers you a full beginning to end user process. Absolutely fantastic for the professional, fast-paced industry that we work in. Everything from cutting-edge camera bodies, the finest glass money can buy you, a cinema lineup just absolutely eye-watering, all the way through to super intuitive softwares in which to edit all of your images on, and bring it all around full circle with an absolutely fantastic array of printers, fine art printers, to really bring all of your images to life. My love affair with Canon cameras started pretty early. There was the AE1 and the AE1 program, and those two cameras saw me through my early years, my school years. My first delve into digital cameras was the Canon EOS R5 II. It wasn't until I started here at Marien Camera Centre in 2015 that I purchased my first full frame camera system. And that was the Canon EOS R6 Mark I, the original, the low light beast. And I was out there shooting absolutely everything with that camera, from commercial events to live music to astrophotography, portraiture, action sports, you name it. And I was out there shooting it, trying to find a style, trying to find a genre that really fit me. And I settled on portraiture. Studio and lighting absolutely took my fascination, and Canon was there at my side through all of it. As I sit here today, I'm the proud owner of a R6 Mark II, an absolutely fantastic mirrorless camera which lends itself wonderfully to the hybrid nature of my work. It all really started when Canon went mirrorless though. My first Canon mirrorless purchase was the original EOS R, complete with mount adapter. What an absolutely fantastic bit of kit that is, a very understated bit of kit. But moving over to mirrorless and having that mount adapter meant that I didn't have to switch from all of my EF lenses straight away. That could be a really nice, gradual and progressive sort of move. And that adapter performed phenomenally with EF glass on this new mirrorless camera system. It was essentially a 5D Mark IV, same sensor, just new ways of working. And that transition was a lot less painful than I thought it would be. Getting used to a EVF was a little bit of an adjustment, but other than that, the menu systems, the compatibility with my flash triggers and all of that type of thing, it was pretty seamless. And that's one thing that I love about Canon's ecosystem, is that the compatibility with all of my lighting triggers, with all of my lights, my modifiers, all of those things, they just work, tether cables, all of that. And that's why I wouldn't be without that system now. They say there is no one perfect camera until it helps you achieve what you perceive to be perfection. I'm Krish from Marien Camera Centre and KrishPhotoVideo, and this is why I shoot on Canon cameras. So to further dive into the product development that I mentioned at the start of this video, literally 2 days before we started filming this, Canon dropped a brand new portable cinema camera, the C50. Guess what? Our A camera today is exactly that camera. Me and Harry are absolutely blown away by the quality of this bad boy. But for the purposes of this video, I thought I'd invite you into the studio space with me today. I have the absolutely awesome Maz with me, who will be my model for this evening session. So it gives you an idea of what I shoot, a little bit of a welcome into my world, and why I love Canon camera systems so much. So today I'm going to be shooting on Old Faithful, which is my R6 Mark II. I will not be without this camera. It's absolutely awesome. 24 megapixel full frame sensor, absolutely awesome hybrid camera with 4K 60 video recording capabilities. Couldn't ask for more. And by the way, the IBIS on this thing is amazing as well. The feature set goes on and on with these cameras. You know, Canon in terms of development have just put out 7K with open gate video recording capabilities, which is absolutely fantastic. I think it's safe to say, Harry, that we kind of sent the internet into a bit of meltdown over the last couple of days. All I've seen on my feeds is Canon C50, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I can tell you, I absolutely love it. So, big tick in the box. We've been using this afternoon. It's absolutely amazing. But back to the studio. So as I say, we've got Maz, we've got a plethora of lights and backdrops and bits and pieces kind of set up here. I'm tethering into my laptop, so you'll be able to get a real-time sort of view of what we're shooting today. And that's enough of my gassing. Let's get into some B-rolls. And finally, we get to bring this story around full circle by printing out my best shot of the previous shoot on Canon printers. I have the Pro 300 here, along with a couple of different variety packs of Canon paper. But for the most part, I'll be using my favorite paper by Permajet. This is the Pro Luster 310.
And to further back up the compatibility of Canon systems, if you head on over to the Permajet website, let the site know exactly what brand you're using and the model of your printer. You can go ahead and download the correct ICC paper profiles, which are fully compatible in Canon's DPP and Pro printing softwares. This is a quick look at DPP softwares right now. This isn't a technical software by any stretch of the imagination, but it's more than enough if you want to make some minor edits to any of your images with things like tone adjustment and curves, color blending and color adjustments, as well as things like HDR PQ settings, lens correction settings, and cropping tool. This is a great software if you've already made a final edit and you just want to make some minor tweaks before you head into the printing side of things. Now, what you'll find as you head over to the file section is a couple of different options. Under the print with detail settings, this is like a basic sort of Windows printer where you can give a few parameters and produce a pretty instant result. The one that I'm most interested in, however, is the printer plugin, where I have Canon's professional printer and layout software already running. Now here is where you can make some serious adjustments. Over to the side here, you've got general settings, which allows you to basically make any parameter changes that you wish. I'm most interested in the user ICC profiles here, and as you can see, my paper ICC profile for the Permajet has already been loaded into the software. Color settings, just to make some more minor adjustments. Now, I will note that this is only to the actual print itself and not baked into the image file. So you can make those pre-adjustments before you print and not affect the original image. Once you're done and you've got this to your liking, hit the print button, sit back and watch the magic unfold.
Well, there we go, guys. That brings us to the end of this video. But the journey continues. And I hope that you've enjoyed taking a brief glimpse into my world. These images will be available on all Carmarthen Cameras social medias, so Facebook, Instagram, X, and of course this video will be on YouTube. But do head on over to www.carmarthencameras.com if you're interested in any of the cameras, the lenses, the printers, the softwares that I've spoken about thus far in this video. And take yourself home a little slice of one of the most complete ecosystems in the camera industry. They say that there is no one perfect camera until it helps you achieve what you perceive to be perfection. I think I found my little slice of that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I shoot Canon camera systems. I'll see you next time.